Cam, thank you for eating pizza before the ACFT episode. You made my day. Yes.
Oh, made my day as well.
What's going on, Fire Team? Welcome back to Shift Fire. And today, Cameron and I are going to do something special for you. We are going to be reacting to your comments that you have left in the comment section. You thought we didn't read them, but we do.
Every single one of them.
They're right here, folks, and we're going to take all of them personally, folks.
Absolutely.
Right,
so,
you ready? The day that our relationships end with you.
So you ready to dive in?
Yeah,
man?
let's do it, man.
Let's do it.
I'm excited.
I'm not. Zhuang. Kyle Zhuang. I like how Cameron is dressed up with his rigging gear while Israel looks like my dad about to go fishing at the lake. Great video, and this is from Spec Ops Test Cheap versus Expensive Bolt Cutters.
Oh, bolt cutters. That's like one of our first videos,
That's one of the first one.
That's awesome.
I remember that. You had like an ACU boonie cap on. You look like a homeless veteran just sitting on a highway begging
forgot
for
my
money.
sign. Yeah, if there's one thing that I have never been, in contrast to you, it is fashionable. I actually learned a lot from my wife. She buys my clothes now. Okay, our episode, the first physical fitness test we did, the ACFT, can Spec Ops pass the hardest Army combat fitness test? My crotch. Oh, I actually thought it was a legit name because I want to believe the best in people because I've seen Pat.
I think it's a legit name and he's just very unfortunate.
Cam, thank you for eating pizza before the ACFT episode. You made my day. Yes.
Oh, made my day as well. A comment from our Spec Ops eat weird, tasty Lithuanian Army rations.
So many good MREs.
What they don't tell you is that Cam and Israel don't eat for 10 hours before filming these videos, so everything tastes good. I'll tell you, PJ and Crotcher, I typically eat a ginormous breakfast before because I totally forget that we're eating MREs that day, and every bite is miserable. A little behind the scenes, we don't eat just one MRE.
We film a couple episodes in the course of a production day. With the episode you see us eating MREs, we ate all 4 of those MREs like all in a row.
All right, this comment comes to us from Kyle Zhuang again, and it's from our Spec Op review and test the AR-15. I feel like Cameron wanted to be a Marine false, but realized crayons didn't taste that good, so he moved to the Army. His energy is always like at 200%, and then there's Israel, who's like the chillest dude ever, where I think he could be Canadian.
I'll take that as a compliment to Canadians, I guess. I know some pretty chill Canadians.
Yeah, before I was in the Army, I was depped in the Marine Corps trying to get a Force Recon contract. My mom was like, hey, you should look at the budgets. And Marine Corps was like on the bottom for budgets, and then the Army was like numero uno, so I was like, okay. But actually, I haven't personally tried crayons. I like the way the purple one smells. Yeah, I always had high energy, whole life. I used to give my teachers a hard time. They wanted to put me on ADD meds and everything, and my mom was like, no!
This is Matthias Villarreal. Izzy is so freaking in shape that you cannot guess his age. 42.
You know the secret to not aging? Cardio and moisturize.
This channel helps me to stay focused. I have no idea what we're gonna come up against month to month, so I just have to stay in shape.
Agent Puggles, from our Spec Ops React to your most awkward military questions video. Is switching to your secondary truly faster than reloading 100% of the time? I wouldn't say 100%
I mean, I guess it is if it is.
What if you don't have secondary? Reloading is your only option. B, most of the time it is, especially if you're fast and proficient and you train. You have to train transition. It just doesn't happen fast. In regiment, when I had to do something called a frag drill, which is you have a barricaded shooter in a room and you need to spray the frick out of the door frame while you prep a frag and just blow it up. Sometimes your shot goes down, and that's his job is to spray it, so I had to do it with my M4. I would have to reload instead of switch to my secondary, and I did it, had to be super fast on it.
Catalyst Actual, from the episode Can Spec Ops pass the hardest combat fitness test, once again. Can's performance was impressive, but is he being like, what, 10 years out of the Army, and he still freaking got it? These guys are just cut from a different cloth. I like that. It's all on how you train, diet, sleep, exercise.
This one comes to us from some Spec Ops React to your most awkward military questions. Would Cameron support his children if they wanted to join the Air Force? Absolutely not. It's the Army or nothing.
What if they wanted to do pararescue?
Oh yeah, never mind. The military, I think, is an amazing option, especially if you, A, don't have a plan coming out of high school, or you just want a new experience and, you know, you're not happy in your career field. You want to switch it up. I think the military in general is a great path to take.
I joined the military 2 years after I went to college. So I'd had that college experience, and that's kind of when you're supposed to be out there. I still didn't know what I wanted. That darn mage from the episode Spec Ops Eat Decades-Old Army Food Chicken a la King. This was the very first MRE that we ever ate.
Still have the smell of that MRE burnt.
It's burned into our minds.
Into my sinus.
These two are great. The chemistry they have reminds me of how two siblings would interact with one another. I totally agree.
We were like NaCl, dude.
Yep.
Sodium and chloride.
That's
salt.
right.
Salty as
Cam and I met during the first Gameology session.
Yeah, it just seems to work.
Arma and Squad, and it's been magical ever since.
RC together space D, don't get it twisted. Spec Ops share some personal life lessons. Camera being a therapist is gold. Always giving that, you ain't special energy to the patient. If everybody gets a trophy,
then nobody deserves one. Once again, our ACFT episode. Deadly says, Cam, what's your max deadlift, homie? Thighs are damn tree trunks, LOL.
it's genetic. My dad has ginormous legs and he doesn't lift a day in his life. It pisses me the off. A lot of Rangers typically have what we call Ranger legs, which are just ginormous legs, because Rangers ruck a whole lot and they ruck with very heavy rucks. I am 5'7" and I weigh about 175 pounds. Right. I can deadlift right now probably like 405, 410.
Okay.
But the most I've ever deadlifted in my life was 475, and that's when I weighed like 180 pounds. This one comes to us from Tyler Cole, and it is from our How to Disappear with the Ghillie Suit episode.
Oh, such a good one,
Such a fun
man.
episode. I always knew Cameron was into makeup.
Cameron.
Yeah, man, just ask your mom.
I have blonde eyebrows, so if you can see my eyebrows right now, it's because I put makeup into them. I make them darker. The first Gameology videos we ever did, and like the screenshots of me, it looks like I shaved my eyebrows that day. This is from our episode Spec Ops Test, Cheap versus Expensive Bolt Cutters. Once again, one of our classic episodes. Lee says, you guys are the perfect ambassadors of military culture, especially for dweebs like me. Subbed. I hope that we are. If there's one authentic desire that I have for this channel, it's to explore and appreciate military culture like our tagline is.
This one comes to us from Sedley Holmes from our Spec Ops React to Impressive Military TikTok videos. Cam, strict drill sergeant with tough love. Israel, kind drill sergeant.
I think we would be a great drill sergeant pairing, Cameron.
But like good cop, bad cop?
Yeah, good cop, bad cop. You would tear them down, and I would build them back up.
I'm not actually that mean. I come from a culture of like, we call them fire breathers. You need to be down your guys' throat. But I'm more of a, I'll treat you like a person and a human being until you f up, and then obviously we handle it. And then if you continue to do the wrong thing, then we escalate. But in basic training, you need that discipline right off the bat.
I do well with positive reinforcement. You can do it. Keep going. You can do this.
Yeah, not me. Spit on me, kick me, throw dirt in my face, tell me I'm nothing. And then I'll achieve because I want to prove you wrong.
Another episode of us reacting to your most awkward military questions. This is Gazer. I've peed on other guys. That's a quote from Cameron. What the heck, man?
Craigslist. You do a lot of crazy stuff in Ranger School. I am Cranky Gaming, and it is from our Spec Ops Eat Hot American Army Rations Beef Goulash. Everyone grows up thinking it's gross to share straws and then you get older and that thought changes. Then you join the military and see people sharing underwear and deodorant. LOL.
I've never shared underwear or deodorant, certainly not with anybody I served with, because you get to see the
There's some dirty birds.
dirtiest of birds, the dirtiest of humanity when you have to share like common spaces with people.
I didn't share underwear purely for the fact that I don't wear underwear. Deodorant, not a big deal to me. I've seen people share dips. I draw the line at toothbrush. That kind of freaks me out.
Yeah, that's just gross.
We've shared chewing gum before.
I'd like to talk about that.
Yeah.
This is from our episode Spec Ops Test Their Skills on a Tactical Driving Course. That was so much fun.
That was a great time.
Not many of you thought
I'm so sad that video was terrible.
Those videos did not do well. Sebastian Alvarez says, Izzy blows me away sometimes at how good he is at things, like he always improves after his first try. I can see how he's made it into SF. Yes, you are absolutely correct on that. You know what, I'm gonna keep that one, put that in my private collection. If I ever feel down one day, I'm gonna bring that one out. Yeah,
Exactly.
Thanks, Alvarez.
Coming to us hot and ready from Aaron Rivera from our video Spec Ops React to Your Most Awkward Military Questions. Cam, what phone case is that? I want it. You throw that thing around like nothing. I don't know, I just don't give a shit about a lot of things.
That's good, you're not materialistic.
Yeah, I'm not materialistic, but I have like thousands of dollars worth of military gear that I absolutely love. But I treat my phone like
It was this case, it's the Juggernaut case. They didn't pay us to do this, but
no. Shout out Juggernaut, they make excellent products. Check them out.
From our cheap versus expensive rucksack edition, Free Fire Zone. I watch a lot of YouTube, I mean a lot. And I watch a lot of military / gun / gaming content. And oh my God, y'all's content is so refreshing, it's insane. So thank you guys and keep it up. I think that's a great final comment.
It is a fantastic final comment. And if you had fun in this video, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, comment some possible comments you want to see on future episodes. And as always, Fire Team, catch you on the next one. Anything in my teeth?
We'll get into it.
Look good.
I am a big supporter of my children want, or any children out there that I may have already running around. Just a joke. That's just a joke.